Hi, I'm Sandra Rinomato, and this month on Realty Savvy, I want to talk about buying a new condo. There are many things you need to know when it comes to buying pre-construction real estate, and quite often people make the mistake of doing it alone. The lovely salesperson in the sales office is not your friend, nor is he or she representing you in any way. They are working for the builder and are looking out for the builder's best interests. Hire the experts to help you, including a lawyer who's familiar with pre-construction contracts. Not all lawyers are familiar enough with these contracts and the ins and outs of doing business this way, so be sure to get one who is. If I give you one piece of advice that you should not ignore, that's it. Here are a few other things to consider. The contract that builders use for pre-construction is most likely the biggest one that most of you will ever see in your lifetime, and none of them are exactly alike. Each builder creates their own contract. It's full of disclaimers and information that you need to know and understand. You won't want to read it through. It's just too big and difficult to understand. The wording can be ambiguous, so get your lawyer to clarify everything. Do not rely on brochures for amenities or finishes, even the price. If it's not in the agreement, it does not exist. Some condo brochures may advertise tennis courts or bicycle racks, but unless you see it written into the agreement, the builder's not obligated to build them. As with any agreement or contract, don't sign anything until the details have been ironed out. You can't go back and change things later. If there's something important that you want, get it into the agreement. Many people make the mistake of underestimating the importance of a signature. All contracts are legally binding, time-sensitive, and filled with obligations and consequence. Price is a big issue. You want to know for certain, that is, it has to be written into the contract, what the price includes. The time to vet out any and all hidden costs and to expose them to the light of day is before your condition expires. You don't want to find out after you've signed the contract that you need to pay more money in order to get what you thought you were already entitled to. Ask the builder to list all of the extra costs like utility meters, driveway paving, and so on. Don't assume anything. Get everything in writing. Your lawyer can request a cap on the costs, and any reputable builder will agree to a reasonable sum. When you purchase a resale home with a real estate brokerage, your deposit of up to $100,000 is insured and protected. What about with a builder? Find out where the deposit goes and if and how it's protected. This should be clearly written in the contract. If the builder uses the funds to build the project and then has to forfeit the project, you may be able to back out of the deal and get your money back. However, if the money's been spent, you may find yourself in the unlucky position of having lost your deposit. More information on what you need to know when you buy pre-construction is in the next edition. This is Sandra Rinomato. Thanks for listening, and remember to join me again next month for another Realty Savvy podcast right here in Focal Point E-News.